Someone very kindly wrote on one of the vlogs that they missed them and could I do any more? And I'm sure, like most of you, I've had nothing much to vlog about in the past 2 years, but we did take a day trip to Edinburgh recently, so here's a mini vlog. We went to an independent burger joint called Bread Meets Bread, and it was great because I am now on the paleo diet for the Hashimoto's, so I needed a gluten-free bun and also non-dairy cheese. They were able to do that for me and it was so good. I could not taste the difference. So it's always nice when you're having to adapt your diet when somewhere can give you some food that tastes as good as the real thing. Then we were going to see a matinee show, and before it was nice to just wander about the shops. Edinburgh is a bit of old meets new, and they had a little model shop. And it's always quite fun, even though I'm not into models, I love the element of the expertise that goes into creating them. I also find it fascinating how in-depth and lifelike they all are. Obviously you get the children's versions and then you get the adults collectibles. I love minis. So even though it's not something that I collect myself, just taking a little look at all the things that are available. I mean, as I say, some of them are deliberately meant for children, but you even had like the Lego Adidas trainer, which I was quite taken with. They're not cheap, as I could see as well. So when you're collecting them, you really are collecting. It's an investment. Then I, again, don't have railways or model railways, but I really understand and admire the level of intricacy that goes into them. Again, I think like the tiny shrubbery and all the little elements are so cute. That's what attracts me. But you can really appreciate all the effort, the commitment, the attention to detail. And then, as I say, when I see something like the Coca-Cola train and the Adidas trainer and all these, I mean, there's things I did not even understand what they were. Some things were obviously just toys for kids. Didn't understand it at all. Miniature, just like the real thing, diggers and trucks with like fake logs and I just really enjoy seeing what people collect and what people make. There's so much out there. Then just walking up to the theatre, it's nice again to see the old meets new with the architecture. There's a lot of building going on. There are a lot of brand new buildings and they're mixed in with the older buildings. They've got quite an unusual fire station, I noticed, and they had the big logo on the ground, which it was quite a cold day, but quite a nice day, one day before the big storm came in. And then the King's Theatre itself is quite an old protected building. And it was nice to see what's coming out. I don't go to Edinburgh that often. It was nice to see what's coming out. And then it was actually the Dresser that we went to see. Julian Clary and Matthew Kelly, so well-known names here. Unfortunately, Julian wasn't well, but his stand-in was brilliant. I'll need to get his name, but he was phenomenal. And then when you were indoors, because it's an old theatre, they take a lot of pride in their history and they've got a lot of old programmes and old notices and information about the theatre from its original beginnings. And I know that they put a lot of effort into making sure that it's well maintained and it's looked after. And I remember reading on a Glasgow theatre that even freshening up the carpets can cost tens of thousands of pounds and you just don't think about it. So you weren't allowed to take any video of the show, but I can tell you it was excellent. Really is a treat to go and see a theatre show. And then just heading back, nothing particularly spectacular. Again, we just missed the storm, which was the next day, but it's always nice when you're going home if you go past the horses, which is referred to as the kelpies, and whether it's daytime or evening when they light them, you always know that you're getting closer to home when you see those two magnificent sculptures. So I hope you found that interesting. Just a little mini vlog of just being out and about for a day. I know some of you find it relaxing. So hope you're relaxed, hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you again soon.